What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, man. Bob Arum is saying that he not sure that Terence Crawford can mentally handle Errol Spence, and after he's seen what he's seen first. Ooh, guys, let's read it, and then we'll go on from there. Talk about how the narrative pushers are trying to spin this. Like I said, fight day got to come, reckoning day got to come, and when reckoning day do come, all this shit is probably gonna be all of it's gonna be irrelevant. All right, it's gonna be about what happened in the ring that Saturday, and whatever. So Bob Arum says Errol unsure if Terence Crawford mentally can handle Errol Spence. So he said, I don't know. I've always thought Crawford was the better fighter. I don't know where Crawford head is at, said Bob Arum. When the fight hype asked him believes if Crawford can beat Errol Spence if that fight happens now. Spence showed that you have to have a clear head and make the right decisions. I don't know if Terence is capable of that anymore. Paul, I have no idea. Terence is not in contract with us, so it's somebody else's problem. Arum said when if you think Spencer Crawford fight will happen. Um, he said if Crawford wants to test whether you can exist with me, that's fine. I'm on the Lord. He said that's fine. I'm going to lower myself and demand that he's talking about him being at the gym. He said he's not going to be petty and make him lead the gym when he was sparring with Shakir Stevenson. So, why, okay, ask you got it. Obviously, the first question you're going to ask is, why is his hair not clear? Why is he mentally not there? What are he going through something? Had a family tragedy, what? You know what I'm saying? Midlife crisis, which he not even old enough to have a midlife crisis. Like, what he going through? What he going through for him to mentally not be ready? I mean, because he sued you, and even after you sued him, you still tried to get him to fight, Josh Taylor and say, "Oh, you can work with Josh Taylor and make the Josh Taylor fight." And he chose to continue to wait around for Errol Spence, which to many people, it looked like it might happen, and you're not involved, and they cut you out the deal. And that's just what it boiled down to. They cut you out the deal. And at the end of the day, you got nobody to blame but yourself. Because had you not went out your way and got Al Hammond kicked off of HBO, y'all could have thrived together just like you did, just like you did with Don King. Even though y'all didn't like each other, you know what I'm saying? Y'all broke bread together. Y'all made money together. Even though you all tried to steal each other fighters and this, that, and the third, that is what it is. That is what it is. So I mean, you did it to yourself. You cut yourself out these big fights. You know what I'm saying? And you diminished Terence Crawford's name. You thought that he was just gonna sit there and just chew y'all ass out behind the scenes and one shit gonna jump like a car battery. You crazy. You crazy. If you say something bad about him in the media, he ain't gonna interview with you. So imagine if you keep, talking shit and say I wasted money, I'm blowing money fast in my damn Rick Ross voice. Imagine you think he gonna sit there, you think he gonna sit there and not come back and try to hurt you later on? Yeah, he gonna sit there and sue. So mentally, why is he not there? Because he left you and he's suing your ass. He knew he was suing you. He probably knew he was suing you. So hold on. He probably knew he was suing you. When you start talking all that crazy shit, he knew he was suing you probably around the Amir Khan fight. Cause you really didn't talk greasy. Well, he probably knew he was suing you, you know. He probably knew he was suing you around the Amir Khan fight. I say that. That's kind of when he started talking reckless and crazy and shit. And he probably was looking at you funny when you was out here trying to protect Manny Pacquiao. He wasn't even your entity. He wasn't even your fighter no more. So, like I said, he already knew he was suing you. So you can sit there and look dumb like everybody else, but he mentally not there because he's suing you. What kind of sense did that make? You know, you didn't give him the Pacquiao fight. You went publicly and said that you didn't give him the Pacquiao fight. Oh, and why you didn't give it to him? Because you were scared for Pacquiao. Okay, I can live with that. Then you go around here telling me how much money I wasted on you. Then I went a year without getting a fight. You know, even though a fight was certain some type of loophole, even though a fight was made, it didn't really count for that year or whatever. So I had lost wages, I had lost opportunities. You defamed my character, right? To the point where when I did want to slide over to another promoters and negotiate with them, they said, you know, I wasn't built up for the amount of money that I was getting. So you continue to defame me. Defamation. So defamation of character, you supposed to promote me and you talking negative. Am I the first fighter that did want to do your media shit? Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. You know, he probably look at that's part of the reasons why the media don't like him. But the biggest reason is just simply didn't want to interview. Errol Spence will interview you. He'd drop his chicken wings and interview you, or he eat them while you're on camera. He stopped and gave people the time. You know, kind of the Ali thing where you can see Ali walking through the streets talking to people, and you know, people like that shit. You're the man of the people, and Spencer's the man of the people. Stops to talk to black media, white media, racist media, Mexican media, Texas media, Southwest media, West media, Midwest, South media, East media, UK media, Indonesia, Japan, and Chinese media, you know, whatever. Stop and talk to everybody. You know? And he became a people, you know, he became very accessible. You know? He became very accessible. And Crawford didn't want to talk to people. And everybody ain't built to have random conversations. Some people just don't like people. I'm one of them people. Just don't really like you niggas, man. You know, sometimes life will, you know, diminish you or scar you for people. Sometimes people doing you wrong and misuse your words and take your kindness for weakness. It'll do it. Life will make you that way. It will. And if Bob Arum had remained loyal to Terence Crawford and not defamed him and, you know, drug his name through the mud, had he treated Crawford the right way, Crawford still would be over there. He wouldn't have ran. He would have said, you know what, man, Bob been good, man. You know, Bob been good to me and my peoples, man. Ain't nothing but love with Bob and Top Rank. They showed me love, paid me. I had to wait for no check. Everything was on time. Everything was copacetic. And you know, I'm gonna stay over here, you know. So, you know, let's make this fight happen. Bob got to be involved. He was involved in the Fury Water fight. Why he can't be involved? Bob cut himself out this situation. You think you gonna talk shit about a dude who don't really defend himself in the media like that? You know, when it's time to strike, he struck. Simple as that. Sue the shit out your ass, and that's what he should have done. Because when he went over there, they said, "Well, your promoter said this, and he said this, but I do the best numbers in boxing when it's on regular TV." That's what we can't prove. We can't prove what Errol Spence numbers do because he been on pay-per-view and they hidden. And we know they way lower, you know, lower numbers. Y'all can sell that BS to the media, whatever, but it is what it is. You know, people gonna take off and people say, "Oh, Bob said he can't beat, you know, Errol Spence." And but if you know Nimrod's Reed, you know what I'm saying? He said, "What's the?" He said, "I don't know." He said, "I always thought Crawford was the better fighter." That's the first thing he said. Now he ain't say, well, Crawford getting old or he's slow or he been touched up with the whoop. He said, I don't know where his head is at. What you mean where his head? What's going on? Because he's suing you? Come on. Keep your head to the sky. My earth went like, bruh, he's suing you and you're not, you know, Bob Petty. And you know, when this fight over with, he probably gonna be on Bob Arum hit list. He gonna hear this and he gonna talk some shit. You know, and he gonna talk some shit to everybody that doubted him. He gonna let it all out. Probably gonna be like Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible. After he won the championship in Boston. But you know, like I said before, like what's mentally wrong with Terence Crawford? Maybe Bob knows something we don't know. No. Maybe going through something right now in his regular life. Maybe he doing some crazy shit. Who knows? But Bob ain't know something that we don't know. But Bob's salty. This Bob right there. He's salty. Crawford told him right there. Wasn't no saying shit behind Bob Arum back like Bob do him. Crawford told him right there. He said, "I'm gone. I know exactly what I'm gonna do, and I ain't coming back over here." And he knew he was gonna sue him right before this. He already knew. They did their research on the lawsuit. That's what lawyers do. Do we got a case? Don't we got a case? But people running off and say, "Well, now Bob said he can beat him." Obviously, we all know it's sour grapes. For the most part, there's something mentally wrong with Terence Crawford, and maybe he knows something that we don't. But that's the gas face he had, in my third base voice. That's the gas face he had when he told him he was going to his face. And he told him that they didn't want to make the fight. He went over there and found out for himself, and he could be close to getting the fight, or he could have been further to getting a fight. So only time will tell. Bob might be vindicated if he don't get the fight, like I told you. I told you. But people run with bullshit, man. We run with real sound clips. We run with real news. Ain't no stretching the truth. Ain't no telling part of the truth. Ain't no telling part of a clip. No matter how much it hurt my favorite fighter or hurt or a fighter I don't like, you gotta tell the truth. Many people out here lying. But at the end of the day, when they fight, man, all this shit gonna be irrelevant. When that first bell ring, and they run to the middle of the ring, all of this is irrelevant. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get a notification we go live or drop a video. If you financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. Excuse me, PayPal link description. Financially, another great way to donate is thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. You also can find me by hitting the link tree in the description. Find me everywhere from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, all there. Check out the Box News playlist.